No, not the start of the show.
Victor, who recruited Janis and who recruited almost all of us.
That's true.
We wouldn't have been involved in volleyball if it hadn't been for Victor.
Yeah.
He had the drive and the
Imagination.
insight and the motivation to get us all out of the apartments and onto the volleyball courts and working. And some of us, like Herb, weren't really players, volleyball players, but he got them involved, and it was a big part of their life, and he made a big contribution, and we all did, and it's all really thanks to Victor.
Well, thank you.
So I think we should hear what he has to say.
No standing.
No, I'm not going to. No, you don't need to tell me. My first meeting of Janis, when Janis was playing on the varsity men's volleyball team at UBC. And the thing that impressed me most about Janis was he was using the windmill,
Oh, yes.
the windmill drive serve.
Oh, yes.
And that was from Latvia. You see, they were ahead of us, Latvia and Estonia. Well, Ray Lepp would tell you that Estonia was ahead, but Latvia, and he was using the windmill spin serve. And I was coaching the junior varsity team, and we could never beat the senior varsity team. We were always close. We had guys like Mike Rockwell, Ken Whiskey. I mean, some of the top players went on to the national team, but we couldn't beat the UBC team. So after coaching there, I coached the women's club team, and I invited Janis to come out to my old Spaghetti Factory men's team to be the cannon fodder. Dale was part of the cannon fodder team too. You know what a cannon fodder team is? Just a Ray was just a group that well, I can't believe these guys. They came to me one day and they said, "Do you think we can enter a tournament?" I said, "Don't you guys understand why you're here? You're just here to be cannon fodder for the women's volleyball team." So that was the founding of the old Spaghetti Factory, and Janis was part of that. Now Janis became an absolute asset on our Kelowna women's, whatever we were called, Chimos, Kelownas, Marple Community Center, Redview Community Center. We had a lot of different names. And sometimes people say, "You didn't win 7 consecutive national championships." I've seen that program, and it listed Marple, Renview. They didn't realize that we were all the same team. So Janis became the official driver for the team. I think one of the classics involved Carol. Carol might not remember, but we were playing in the U.S. National Championship in Hawaii. And we all went down to the big shopping center. And I said, "We leave and depart at exactly this time, regardless of who's there."
Don't to me.
And sure enough, one person or 2 people weren't there. Janis, that's fine, we'll drive back to the university. But he drove in Knoxville, Tennessee when we played there. He drove when we played in Portland, drove when we played in Los Angeles, drove when we played in Hawaii. But the classic drive, which no one on this earth other than Ken Whiskey, Mike Rockwell, and myself would remember, we decided we'd take the old Spaghetti Factory men's team down to play in a tournament in San Francisco. So how are we going to get there? Janis is going to drive the whole way. And he had the van with the mattress in the back, and the 4 of us all, I think Bosworth was there too. Was it Bosworth, Whiskey, Rockwell, and we played bridge the whole time. And Janis is just driving and driving and driving, and all we did was play bridge, and Janis drove. He was clearly the greatest asset that I ever recruited, plus all the rest of you people that are here today. Is I recruited all of you for a good reason. I recruited Art Williams because I was getting tired of beating up on him in Calgary. And I knew that if Art came out and joined our team, he'd bring a very valuable asset. So I recruited Janis, and that was one of my greatest recruiting toys. You're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, and Janis was a clear example of that. Now, you talked about those posts. Not many people realize that indoors we used to have guy wires, and you could run into the guy wires. Outdoors, when we played in Winfield, you had ropes to set the posts up. Well, we didn't have enough room to set up that many posts because people would be running in. So I tasked Janis with finding a way to get us a post where we wouldn't need guy wires. And that's when he invented the first outdoor post. Just like Jim Beering was the guy that invented the Jim Beering narrow court doubles formulas, which are used.
Orthogonal Latin square. Never forget it.
Yeah, exactly. But you see, all of you people who made a contribution, Janis was a linchpin of the whole system, which not many people even realized. And it goes right back to the Latvian Winfield windmill serve.
Windmill surf, yeah.
The Latin windmill
Forgot
serve.
about that.
So I appreciate everybody being here today, and I appreciate having the opportunity. You know that I just had a hip operation, so I had to get a day pass.
Escaping.
And I gotta be back tonight to check back into the rehab.
Can't have you go, you all.
Okay, thank you very much.